Hi, I'm Brandy Whitaker, and I'm going to tell you about ReadWorks Digital. Now, readworks.org is a website that's been around for years. It has tons of free resources for teachers, lesson plans, articles and passages, short answer responses, tons of stuff. But now they've added a digital platform that allows the students to log online, read the article, and submit their answers. So let's go over to digital.readworks.org. And I am already logged in. The first thing that you will have to do is create a login, and then we will click on Class Admin to add a class. Now my students are already in here, but we're going to create a class. You will select your grade level and then give it a name. I'll do 2017. You can have your students sign in with their Google account or copy and paste or type your own roster. And add. Now they're going to give every student the password 1234. You have the option to change this, but I would suggest leaving it the same. It just seems easier. When the students go to Digital ReadWorks, they will go /student, and this class code they will use every time they log in. Maybe write it on your board or something. So they will type in their code, click on their name, and then enter their 1234 password. If you would like to reset that, that is right here. Now at any time you can go back and add more students. You can change the name of the class or delete the class completely if you need to. Alright, now that we have our class, we will find an article. Now there's a couple of topics across the top you can sort by. You can sort by grade level. You can also sort by Lexile. I'm going to start with grade 3. And I'm also going to put in a topic so that we can see some articles. Maybe link it to your science and social studies standards. Now if I find something that I like but I'm not ready to assign yet, I can click My List, which will save it up here in my list so that I can go back and find it easily later, pull it up, but not yet assign it to a student. If I click on the article, I'm going to get all the Lexile information that I had. I'm also going to get to preview the article. This is what the students will see. Look at the vocabulary words for the text and look at the questions. So I can preview the questions, look at the short answer response, and decide if I like this article or not. If I do, I'm going to click Assign. I can assign this to my whole class or specific students. And I also can pick the assignment date. So if I want to start now, great. But if my frog unit comes up in 3 weeks, I can select it to start in 3 weeks. Assign, close. I'm going to add another one just so that we have multiple ones to look at when we see the student page. Okay. So that is finding an article. My list has the ones that I've saved, kind of like favorites. And now let's look at assignments. So here are all the things I've assigned my students. And to the side I can see how many students have submitted answers. I also have the option to move this article to the past, or delete it completely, kind of putting it on another list. And if I want to see their answers, I click on class results. So I'm going to slide down to one that we've already worked on. And the computer will actually grade the multiple choice for me, which is great. We did this one together, so they're all green, but you would quickly be able to see who's red and who's green and who is understanding and who isn't. And then we have short answer responses, which I have to grade myself. So I'm going to click Grade These. And even though I can scroll up through the multiple choice answers, I don't want to. It's very long. And the computer grades it, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Now, the short answer responses show me kind of what the answer should look like, and then I have the option of correct, partial credit, or incorrect. And then at the end, I can leave a comment. Nice job. Whoop. Now the student can go back and see those comments. And I can also leave comments in the multiple choice questions if I need to. Now I can also see who has not submitted and continue to grade their answers. All right, now I'm going to hit the back button. Back to the list of students, there's this button here called Reassign. And if I had a student that totally missed it or needs to do it again, I can assign a redo, which means it completely clears their answers and they start all over. Or I can assign a revise, which means they will see my comments and have to go back and fix anything they need to fix. All right, so that is assignments. Now, they also have a feedback contact. You can submit an email or something to them at any time. They're very good to respond that day and especially that week. So that's nice. They have teaching tips where you can read about their articles, find out what a paired text is, and article of the day is a new thing that they've just added, so I hope to get into that soon. And then they have some tutorials about how to use the website. All right, now I want you to be able to see what the students see when they log in. So I'm going to go to digital.reworks.org/student, and this is the login that comes up. So I need that class code. Okay, continue. I'm going to pick a student and the 1234 password. All right, now here are the assignments that the student sees. And they also have submitted assignments. So if they've already turned in answers, or if I tell them to go back and look at another article, they could find that here. Okay, so when she clicks on her assignment, she's going to see the article. They're going to have vocabulary at the top, same as I saw when I was previewing, and questions. So as she goes through her questions, after she reads the text, she will select her answers and type something in the box, and then she will hit submit. Now it's going to tell her that she missed an answer and she would need to go back and fix that. But she can either log out or return to assignments depending on how many articles I asked her to complete that day or that week. But that is what the students see. Simple, it's super easy for grading. I think teachers are going to love this. The ones in my building who have started are really enjoying it. So I hope you will look into this and use this. I think it could be a great resource and great practice for Georgia Milestones, which is coming up. Thank you.